Who's ever wondered, what book should I buy my child to encourage them to start loving reading? This video is definitely for you. Hi everyone, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Michelle. I am a reading coach, I'm a master trainer, as well as I am a teacher by profession. I currently train teachers, school managers, principals, subject advisors for a living. In today's video, we'll be looking at what are the essential things that a reading program should have, or what are the most important things you should be doing in order to help a child to learn how to read. So basically, we are talking about the structure of teaching reading, and to do this, I will be taking you through a decodable book. Decodable books are basically what I use in my reading practice. So I generally will come up with a decodable book if I'm starting to teach someone how to read, and the decodable book will really have levels. So a decodable book is basically a book that is made up only of the sounds that you have taught the child. In that book, the child gets an opportunity to practice that sound as many times as possible. Sometimes they do things like speed reading. They can also get an opportunity to be asked comprehension questions, but they also, more than anything, get an opportunity to practice the sound that they have been taught how to read in an actual sentence. So remember, in this video, we're going to be going through the structure of teaching reading. What are the things that you should be doing in order to teach a child how to read successfully? The first thing is you should teach them the sounds in a systematic order. Now, if you want to know how or which sounds to teach first and what sounds to teach last and all of those nice things, please go onto our Facebook page. It's called Teacher Michelle Caps. Go and download a document that is written the code. In that document, it is clearly prescribed what sounds you will teach first and what to teach right after each and every sound. But for now, let's quickly go through the structure of teaching reading. So firstly, what you will want to do is you will want to introduce a sound. Now, in this decodable book, I'll be looking at the sounds. Okay, let me quickly do this. Let's take, for example, the ch sound. So let's say you are a teacher or you are just a parent teaching your child how to read. The first thing you should be able to do is introduce the sound to them. So I will go straight into a sound that is called a digraph, and that is basically a sound that has two letters coming together, but it only makes one sound. So the digraph that I'll be focusing on, for example, is this digraph, which has the C and the H. And remember, when I introduce this sound, I need to tell the child that when you see the letter C and H together, when you see the letters that make the sound K and H seated together, just know that they make one sound, and that one sound is a ch, ch, ch. Then right after that, I'll ask the child, do you know of any words that start with the sound ch? This is just to activate the background knowledge that they may have. So they'll come up with words, for example, like church, chuck, choose, whatever sounds that, or whatever words that they can come up with whatever words that they can come up with that have that particular sound are acceptable. The next thing you will want to do is now actually give them exposure to different words that have this sound. For example, we have the word chat, cheese. So this is basically just you pre-exposing them to reading words that have that sound that you have just introduced to them. Remember, whenever children come across a sound, they need to have had as much exposure with the sound and practice with the sound as possible to be able to be confident readers. The next thing that you will want to do is now teach them sight words. And I say teach because I explicitly mean, please do not make the children memorize the sight words. There is a video in my playlist on my YouTube channel that says how to teach sight words. Please check that video out when you want to know, if you want to know how to teach them sight words. Please make sure not to make them memorize these sight words. Alright, so basically what you are doing is you are introducing a few sight words so that by the time now they read the ch words in a sentence, then we use the sight words to kind of form a sentence. Okay, imagine words like church, cheese, chuck, chop. Now we want to put those words in a sentence, and I will show you how to do that. I'll probably put up a decodable book over here and show you what I mean. So it's basically just giving them an opportunity to practice the sounds that they have just read in a form of a sentence. The next thing that you want to do is, while they are reading, ask them comprehension questions. This does not need to be in a written form, especially when they're still starting out. It could just be when the child reads, the church is out. You say, the church is what? Or maybe, Chuck is swimming in a dam. You could ask, where is Chuck swimming? This is just to kind of retrieve the information from the child and make sure that they understand what they are reading, as well as the language structure questions. So you could ask questions like, what is Chuck doing? That is to indicate the child to a verb. Remember, a verb is a doing word. Lastly, in order to teach a child how to read successfully, you need to allow them to practice what we call speed reading. So in most times, you take the words that you've been practicing, the words that you've been practicing how to blend, as well as the words that you've been practicing how to read in a sentence. Now you have all of those words in one page, just like this example over here. And they're going to have to read through those words about 3 times. The purpose of this is for them to have fun, firstly. Secondly, to be able to train their eye to the skill that we call automaticity. This means that the skill of recognizing a word automatically. So we are basically just sharpening them in that specific sound. Remember, the words are still ch words. So you'll record their time, their record, or you'll record how long it took them to read all of those list of words the first time, the second time, and the third time. And this is not really to discourage them or anything. They should have improved by the 3rd time, but if they haven't, you could always go back and give them another opportunity to again speed read those and try to do better than they did the previous time. Okay, that's it for this video, how to teach reading and the structure of teaching reading. Please let me know 1 or 2 things that you have learned that were new to you in the comment section down below, and also let me know if there's anything that was surprising to you. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I will see you again on the next video. Bye.